And I started in the 70s. I went on my raw food vegan diet in 1975, and in 1977 I gave my first workshop in sprouting. But sprouting is kind of a very simplistic. I think I'm walking in front of things. Oh yeah, and I'm probably making this very difficult for you, Kevin, aren't I? Because I'm a mover. so, so, I taught my first workshop on sprouting in 1977, and it's really much more than sprouting, because when, sprouting in many people's imagination is bean sprouts, what the Asian cultures do, mung beans and soybeans. And what I do is really more about gardening, is really more about vegetables, and specifically green vegetables. And I did my first workshop in 1977 because starting in 1975, I was gardening in my kitchen. I was growing buckwheat and sunflower and alfalfa and radish and cabbage, and I was one of the early growers of broccoli and kale. And broccoli nowadays is really big and popular. And I was, and I don't really know any better, but anything to the contrary, but as far as I know, I was the first one to start growing peas to the green leafy stage, where we now see them as pea shoots sold in all of the stores. All the commercial sprout growers are doing pea shoots. I've had a relationship with the commercial sprout growers since I started sprouting, because I kind of reached out to them to find out what they do, and in the hopes of finding more varieties. I've always wanted to do more. This thing about mung beans and soybeans was very, very limited, and alfalfa, very, very limited. I was more excited by the big, tall, green baby leaves, such as buckwheat and sunflower, and that's why I developed the pea shoots. I was using red peas at the time, and now it's all green peas. But nonetheless, it's a pea shoot that comes up, and they're really tall. They can be as tall as 10 inches tall. And to me, that's closer to gardening, to real gardening. It's much better than a 1-inch tall sprout or a bean with a tail on it. So, keep it, let them have some indirect light. That's even better. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming. Think green. Okay, we'll see you downstairs.